Okay, I think we were on to Making of Stars, or is that the one we just did? Let me put sequential play on. Yeah, I think we just did Making of Stars. So that means we're on chapter 5. What a day! I can't believe it's this dark out already. We really played from sun up to sundown. The roller coaster you mentioned and the pool hall Ortho recommended were both super fun. I was surprised at how fascinating the seafloor stroll was myself. It was fun riding the Ferris wheel with you and Maria too. Yeah, that was great. There's something so refreshing about seeing the world from way up there, huh? After all said and done, I guess even us naysayers ended up having a good time. You're not wrong. This was a delightful park. I'm embarrassed by my own initial wariness now. Don't speak too soon. Perhaps I should have taken others from the Izomni along after all. Yeah. And you know what? We should totally visit again and invite the guys who didn't come this time. I think I'm good now. I've had my fun. I'm about ready to head back. I'm astounded that Playful Land kept you entertained for a whole straight day. Aw, are we leaving already? I wanted to play some more. I get it, but we really gotta head back. If I'm not back to my dorm before lights out, no amount of covering from Trey and Cater is gonna save me. If you haven't had enough, we can always come back tomorrow. Oh, I like the sound of that. I'm in! Brilliant idea. Except for we're probably gonna not want to come back by the end of this is all said and done. Right? We can just ask Ernesto for more tickets and, say, where is Ernesto anyway? I haven't seen him since the show ended. How about the rest of you? Oh yeah, that Riddle is definitely gonna, like... They are getting the collar, for sure. They will be under house arrest. Ditto, haven't seen him or Gino. It would be rude to leave without thanking Ernesto for his generous hospitality. Let's all look for him, shall we? There's no sign of Ernesto or Gino. Did they get tired and leave for today? Come on, no way. A manager just wouldn't ditch the park and leave the guests unattended, right? I'd hope not. Actually, speaking of guests, for all the crowds that were here earlier, this place is a ghost town now. That's not good. Where'd everyone go? It's awfully quiet. Worry about finding Ernesto later. We gotta head to the exit, now! His nose is picking something up. His cat senses are tingling. What's the matter, Leona King Scholar? Your vital signs seem slightly erratic. Got a bad feeling. A bad feeling? That's too subjective for me to properly comprehend. But it is strange that there's no longer any sign of other visitors when it's not even out that late. Let's head for the entrance. It's gonna be locked. Hey, wait! Hey, listen! A neat accessory. Is this having to do with the foxtails? I told you we're gonna turn into foxes or like donkeys or something. It's not just an accessory. It's a lifestyle. I can't either. I think it's December or something. Hey, wait! What's up, Ortho? The gate we entered through is closed off, with the door shut. You can't see the harbor at all. Whoa, you're right. There's even a bunch of bulky-looking locks. Locks? But they made no closing announcement that I recall. All the puppets that were at the ticket windows are gone too. Guys, my phone's not getting any signal. Uh-oh. Neither is mine. Even though it was totally loading Magicam just fine a few minutes ago. Same with mine. What could possibly explain all of us losing signal at once? Don't you get it, guys? We're trapped in here. You didn't have to say it so bluntly. And don't say it with a smile. That is rather troubling. We can hardly stay here indefinitely. Certainly not. The boys of Diazami are bound to grow worried. If we can locate Ernesto or any other employees then you know what desperate times call for, don't you? Of course. Desperate measures. Here goes. Destroy everything! They started blasting the gate with magic. Guys, come on, no need to go that far. Don't be silly. When you sense danger, you should act immediately. That's the key to survival. I'm not a fan of brute force myself, but sometimes sacrifices must be made. As loath as I am to resort to this, it's the only way to ensure we can return to school in a timely manner. His child's at home waiting for him. Never put a gate between a mother and their son. Or a father and their son, in this case. Please. You two are having a field day and you know it. Don't come crying to us when the park sends you a repair bill. I'm getting hungry too. I'm gonna get back to Ramshackle and have dinner. I'll help you bust open those locks. Hey, henchman! Grab the door handle. I'll pull on the opposite side. Can't Ortho, fly us over one by one? Back to land? Grim Maria, make certain to hold on firmly in place. Hold it firmly in place. Everyone, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ha! That's one lock busted. Yes, these are quite sturdy. Are they made from some manner of anti-magic material? Uh-oh. Jade, why are you slumping over? Ugh. Does it like drain the magic? Now Lilia's killing over. What's wrong? Is your stomach upset? Not quite. Huh? Huh? What's going on? My face is all itchy. I guess I feel strange. Otherwise, it's affecting us. We don't even have magic. Hey, Grim, Maria, what's wrong? You too, Jade and Lilia. You all look like you're in a lot of pain. Ugh. Uh-oh. What's up with your face, Jade? You got some kind of wooden branch thing stuck to it. You too, Lilia. That is quite a fashion statement. It looks like a monocle on Grim. A monocle that's too big, too bulky in its frame. Grim and Maria have the same thing. Where do you get those things, huh? I was worried when you all started groaning, but let me guess. You guys just teamed up to give us a little scare, didn't you? I feel like I should be offended that we're the first to be, offed. Oh, so that's what's going on. You had me for a second. That's a neat accessory. I want to try it on too. Can I borrow yours? It ain't. I can't move. Nor can I. It's like my body isn't even mine. What? Okay, joke's gone on long enough. I'm taking those ridiculous things off now. Wait! I just ran a scan over them, and that wood isn't simply affixated to their skin. It's deeply rooted into their face. Uh-oh, I don't like that. If you try to pull them off, they could wind up seriously hurt. Come again? My, so this is where you young scholars scuttled off to. Oh, Ernesto, you came at a good time. Could you help us out? Maria and the others are in serious trouble. They've got strange wood growing on their face, and we apparently can't pull it off. Oh dear, how terrible. We must diagnose this at once. Quick, Gino, your notebook. Don't touch us! Don't you dare touch us! My, just as I thought. I'm afraid it's too late. I'm suing this park! You're never going to business again. No, actually they won't. If like a bunch of students like develop some like deadly disease, the park would be in trouble. They would not get away with it. What? What? Don't say that! Please, you have to help them! Do I? I thought you all had a most enjoyable time in Playful Land. You skipped school and ignored the warnings of those around you, and only now that you're in trouble are you having second thoughts? It's too late for that, you little twerps. It's your fault to begin with! I feel like we're being turned into like a puppet. You know, going by the wood. Diagnose you with get got. It's too late for that, you little twerps. Ugh. It's about time. You kids are as stubborn as cockroaches. I kept nudging and nudging, but the magic just wasn't taking effect. It was nerve-wracking. Who would actually want to spend so long with this band of rotten hooligans? Put yourself in our poor shoes, sheesh. Sheer agony, wasn't it, Gino? Huh. You've sure changed your tune from before. Is this a real you? What's gotten into you? Are you mad at us? You seemed like you were having so much fun today. So you are a charlatan. Between your extravagant set and elaborate productions, I hate to say this, but you had me completely fooled. Does this mean you're to blame for what's happening to Maria and the others? It's no use. I keep trying to stand, but I can't even get a paw to twitch. Lousy Ernesto! You think you can do this to me? Who do you think you are? Lousy Ernesto. Huh. I wonder how much longer you'll be able to give me that lip. Huh? There's a very special spell at work on you and your friends. A truly horrific one formulated by the group of the most exceptional mages. It slowly erodes your body, gradually turning flesh to wood. Okay, so we are being turned into puppets. You know, when Leona was like, okay, we're here, great, we've been here, we've done this, let's go. We should have listened. We really should have listened. Until eventually you become a speechless wooden puppet. What? Now then, which of you shall we bring into our family of puppets next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the beastman by the toe. If he hollows, don't let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Maybe, something like that. Everyone, retreat! Yes, Floyd, true their ankles! Forget about us. Get to safety. What are you saying? We can't just leave you. Without understanding his aims or his methods, you're in no position to contend with him. Yeah, fair enough. Wouldn't want all of us getting woodified in one fell swoop. I might save you later if I feel like it. Just think about what you're gonna offer me in return for the services rendered. He's your brother, Floyd! Oh dear. That boat's quite ill after we make it back. No, 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 no. Don't leave me like this. Take me with you! Leave while you can. Escape. Don't look back. Maria, Grim! They're right. We run for now. Do you think it will be that easy? Go forth, loyal Playful Land puppets. Capture those boys! I didn't like that sound. Yeah, that sound. I just see like puppets with like their unhinged jaws going like creepily. Yeah, I don't like it. But don't get rough with them. Just play around and have some fun. I think we're finally rid of them. Jeez Louise, those puppets just wouldn't let up. We kept shaking them off, and they just kept coming back. Those were all the puppets we saw working here, huh? Yeah. They turned aggressive so suddenly. Uh-oh. What was that scream? Please, I want to go home. Please, please, I don't want to be a puppet. Capture. Capture. Captured them. Throw them in the crates. Ah! No! It's other visitors. Their bodies are being covered in wood. They're turning into puppets. That would explain how oddly empty the park seemed to be. Looks like they already turned everyone other than us into puppets and hauled them off. Oh no! Hold on! I'll save you! Don't be a hero. Whoa, slow down! Are you just gonna jump out in front of those things? Let's listen to Trey. You saw what happened to Lilia and Jade. Them of all people, it is like a zombie movie. Who knows what those things are capable of? Rushing in without a plan is just asking for it. Also, what would we say to his family? Sorry, your son's a puppet now. Agreed. We were hard-pressed to escape this far. But I can't just stand here and watch. Yeah, but not much we can do either. Especially without phone signal. If only we could contact the school. Getting caught cutting class is definitely the least of our concern now. A good question. How long would the professors last? I feel like they would last much better than us because, you know, They wouldn't have stayed this long in the first place. They'd use their adult instinct and be like, yeah, this isn't right, so we're going home. We're leaving and we're calling the authorities. I wonder if they could find like a flare gun or something to, you know, give a signal that there's someone that needs help, or, you know, to get attention. Because they are in the middle of the ocean. That would definitely make news. Had mage and staff go missing of the illustrious Night Riven College. Okay, I can try hacking into the park's network. Actually, can wait, no, by saying this, he doesn't have service, so maybe he can call his family to help get us out of this. Uh-oh, that's not a good sound. Huh? I failed to get in? Me? This is weird. I keep getting errors every time I try to connect. It's because of the suits. I'm pretty sure it's because of the suits. Or the tail. The foxtail. But I feel the suit is more likely. Because when they entered, Ernesto gave Ortho a suit. You know, to be like in theme. I have a feeling that there's like a blocker attached to the suits that Ortho is wearing. And that's why he's having issues. This makes me suspect there's a powerful jammer set up somewhere here in the park. Oh, jeez. That means we can't get through to anyone on the outside. Guess they covered their bases to ensure no inconvenient intel makes it out. So, I got some other bad news on top of the whole communication thing. There were seabirds flying around earlier, but I don't see any. I think the park's on the move. Huh? Yep. I'll go take a look over the wall with Leona. You boys wait here and stay hidden. Yeah. I kind of assumed that the minute we stepped foot on the boat was slowly making its way out to the ocean. So I think at this point we are long past seeing any sign of shore. Bad news, alright. Floyd called it. Playful Land's present location is in the middle of the ocean. The middle of the ocean? Yes. We couldn't see any sign of land. The park may even have departed Sage's Island from the instant we stepped foot through the gates. Exactly what I just said. Seriously? We've been totally played. By the time visitors realize something's wrong, they've been cut out from the outside. Cut off from the outside. The park's long gone. And the only thing the rest of the world sees is all the fun pictures and posts about it. No wonder people call this place illusionary. Considering how slick the whole setup is, whoever is the mastermind behind it must be an old hand at this. What do we do now? Unless I'm wrong, I would assume that the mastermind is Ernesto and Chino. But for all I know, it could end up being a whale. Which would be ridiculous, but it's not completely out of an option. It could happen. You never know. Although I would wonder how. It's like, no, the evil mastermind is Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, just being the theme that it is, it was bound to have a really like dark tone to it. I mean, you can't. You can only you can only disguise or child slavery to a certain extent and change it in a story. Not quite the right wording, but you know, they have to stick to the story. But yeah, human trafficking is it's hard to disguise completely into something innocent. I didn't even know the Masquerade had darker themes. But I do appreciate them keeping this kind of like dark theme. I actually really like it. May we have your attention, please? This is a lost child announcement. That voice. Ernesto. It's coming from the PA. He must be broadcasting across the whole park. Paging the simpleton students from Night Riven College. Attention, simpleton students. Your friends are waiting for you. Oh, I'm so lonely. Oh, I'm so scared. They're crying ever so pitifully as they wait for you to come get them. I can assure you, it's quite obnoxious to listen to them. So come get them soon. I ain't crying, but you better rescue me ASAP. Anyway. Ah, I see. Wait. I just realized. Does that make Malleus Esmeralda? I mean, Rolo did kind of sort of hit on Malleus at the end there. I just scarred you guys for life, didn't I? Shut up! Puppets don't talk! Gino, tie him up! Anyway, you precious little darlings have nowhere to run or hide as long as you're our guests in Playful Land. You can make this a lot easier on yourselves by giving up the pointless show of resistance and turning yourselves in quietly. This has been a public service announcement, courtesy of the friendly Ernesto Foulworth. I hope you continue to enjoy your time in Playful Land. That jerk! He's going out of his way to get under his skin. Was that entire speech just his way of taunting us? The nerve! I wish I could squeeze on both of those guys right now. I wish I could fry them with my beam. But I don't get it. Why does Ernesto want to turn us into puppets? Who knows? Thinking in circles and cowering isn't gonna help us any. Right now, we've got one job, right? Yeah, you're totally right. Let's go see Ernesto and talk him out of this. It's not... Warts? Honey, baby, let's... Not that! If we tried, he'd just capture us and gloat about what stupid twerps we were. Ha 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 ha, so on and so forth. He is, he's... We need to keep an eye on him so he doesn't go run off. What he meant was... we find Ernesto and give him a royal beatdown. A beatdown? Yeah. We beat him up until he swears to take us back to Sage's Island. I had a feeling that was your angle. Are you sure, though? We could theoretically use flight magic to flee. From a group safety standpoint, it might be prudent to explore options for escaping. I mean, we should get at least one person to land who can fly, to go get help. Unless there's like a barrier surrounding the park, in which case I guess not. Ernesto's extremely thorough con artist. I suspect he's already got some planned. Got some planned. If we attempt to escape by air. It's possible he's got traps of some sort rigged up overhead. Colleen, could I borrow that popcorn bucket you're carrying? Oh, this? Sure. Hup! Dang. Well, the sky's not an option. Arthur threw the bucket in the air. Some kind of spell flew out of nowhere and blew it up to smithereens. Okay. First priority, find where the beam came from and destroy it. We have more popcorn, right? If not, we can throw property in the air. See, I knew it. If you think about it, a ship this large going unseen for extended periods of time makes no logical sense. There could potentially be some special brand of cognitive interference magic at play. Which means once we're away from the ship, it could be exceedingly difficult to find our way back to the park. Ah, okay, that's actually a good point. I didn't think of that. And then, we might never see Maria, Grimm, Lilia, or Jade again. But more to the point, that guy openly trashed us. Why would we run away without challenging him to a fight? That would be like admitting defeat to him. I would never do that. Yeah? I ain't about to turn tail and run from a small fry like foxfish. You have points. We should make him rue the day he chose to tangle with us. The last thing I need is for some nonsense magic to turn me into a wooden doll. But considering he's holding the others hostage, it doesn't seem like he can turn people into puppets at will. Well, Jack, here you go. He'll give hugs. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hug. He's soft and fluffy. Let's be nice and cautious here. Then nail that fox. That's the best play. Yes, sir. He's got some payback coming. Oh boy. Sounds like you're all committed to this. Guess we better buckle down. Good grief, no kidding. If you're all aware of the danger and willing to do this anyway, I won't stop you. I'll admit, I'm not exactly a fan of backing down without a fight either. So, we're gonna give Ernesto a royal beatdown, huh? I still don't get it, but that's the right way to rescue Marie and the others, right? Yeah. If you want to make everyone get out of this safe and sound, this is the optimal choice. Safe and sound, huh? Okay, I'm in. I'll do my part too. Who knows, maybe Ernesto will see the error of his ways before things come to a head. How do I tell him? I'm not gonna tell him. I can't destroy his innocence. I don't have it in me. If only. That would be the best outcome by far, easily. For real. Alright. For starters, guess we better go find that jerk. Yeah. All the other visitors were loaded into a large wooden crate near the gates. And considering we heard Grimm over the PA, he and the others must be in the same place as Ernesto. So basically we gotta find the PA system, which means we gotta find a, I don't know. We gotta find some kind of like I guess the PA system might not necessarily be in like an office building, or, I mean, I guess it could be in a shop for all we know, but... Actually, it could be underground for all we know. Sounds like we got a goal. Ah! Children located. Bring them to Ernesto. It's the puppets again. For the love of... Way to ruin the momentum. Sick and tired of you guys. Ace, get back. We'll take them out. I wonder if Colleen by the end of this will realize that Ernesto is not going to change his ways. You know, sometimes I do wish I could be as innocent as Colleen and think the best of everyone and everything in the world. And while I do want to correct him, like I said, I don't have it in me to destroy his innocence. Square in the feels. Got him. Those puppets didn't stand a chance against your magic. Not gonna be doing much attacking now that they're blown to bits, huh? Huh? Are they putting themselves back together? Oh, okay, no, Jack's just going into puppet mode. Jack? Oh no. Is this what I think it... Uh-oh, we lost 2 more. We got 2 more men down. Mayday! Mayday! Can't move. The others weren't kidding. My body doesn't feel like mine. Jack? Trey? They've started to turn into puppets. Attacking people, or attacking park employees is an egregious violation of park rules. I don't know, did I read that right? It's puppetdom for all bad children committing misdeeds in Playful Land. Bad children? We're not bad children. I mean, actually, we're not the greatest children, but we're not bad. Blast! I'll at least stall them before I go full puppet. Ha! No. I'm getting flashbacks to Train to Busan with the fighter guy, the dad. In that one scene where he's turning and he's fighting off the zombies from getting into the carts. I'm getting those vibes from Jack right now. No! No! I was so sad when they did that. He was such a good character. We can't move. All of you, get out of here quick. No way! We can't just abandon you guys! You wouldn't be. Look, getting to Ernesto is the ultimate goal, right? The 2 of us are just gonna reach him first, is all. We'll be waiting for you. Trey, we'll come for you, okay? Count on it. No fair, Trey. You're not allowed to act cool and brave. It's hitting me square in the feels. Cut it out, you're embarrassing me. Can't believe I didn't make it further into this. Sorry, Leona. Guess I'll be heading to Ernesto ahead of the rest of you. I'll come up with a way to sock him one. Hey, don't do anything stupid. You don't know what small-time guys like that can pull when they snap. Just sit tight and be patient. No way you can mess that up, right? Don't patronize me. As for the rest of you guys, be careful. Here we are, house wardens. Walking away from students in trouble? I'm frustrated too, but that'll have to wait. First things first. We gotta scram before the alert brings in more puppets. Guys, I'm sorry. This is intense. Pursuing forces are thinner in this area. Let's hide and wait it out. He's like, no. What's wrong, Sea Lion? You're all quiet and broody looking over there. This is how I always look. But I was just thinking about why people are turning into puppets now. Because it's nighttime. But it actually might be something more than that. Maybe it's the lighting? It's been bugging me too. At first I thought it was just that it took a while for Playful Land's magic to kick in. In other words, that we had to spend a whole day at the park. Except none of us have been here any longer than the others. And then the timing of it happening to Jack and Trey was just way too convenient. True, the magic took them both simultaneously, the moment they fought the puppets. The puppets. What was it they said? The puppetdom for all bad children committing misdeeds, right? I thought that was meant to be just a threat, but what if... What if you actually turn into a puppet when you do bad things here? If that's it, then all we have to do is avoid doing anything bad. That makes sense. Maybe we can get out of this easier than we thought. Yeah, huh? That's a relief. By the way, what counts as a misdeed, exactly? I don't think he has to worry too much. Colleen doesn't really do anything too wrong. Actually, I don't know. Like, if there was a place that said, do not enter, I feel like Colleen probably wouldn't enter. I don't know, what could Colleen do wrong? Or am I just blinded because my child cannot do wrong? Is Colleen actually the MVP in this arc? Because he is so innocent and can't do anything wrong? Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. What's a misdeed? Yes. I mean, I don't know. He also asked what a conscience is, but none of them actually seem to know that either. So... Can you eat it? Hello? Yes, it is I, your loyal subordinate, Ernesto Falworth. I have good news for you. I've captured the Night Raven college students I was telling you about. What? Not all of them? But I'll have them ironed out shortly. What? You'll cut my pay if I don't deliver the goods by the deadline? Come on, sir, you can't do that to me. Haha, he'll get his pay cut. Sucks to be you, dude. Understood. I'll have this wrapped up by tomorrow, as promised. Yes, of course. You can count on me. I trust you'll bump my pay accordingly. He hung up. Ugh, rich folk. Always so impatient and demanding. Who's the mastermind? Is there anyone we know that's like rich and evil? Anyone in Twisted Wonderland we've ever come across that's kind of like met that standard? I can't think of anyone. How are things on your end, huh? This is gold! A bunch of preppies from a fancy school locked in a ratty old cage. Nice work, Gino.
How dare you stuff me into this tiny little box? Let me out of here!
Now, take it easy. Just a matter of time until the others get here. I promise. I'll move you into a much bigger cage soon enough. I wouldn't count on that. Our companions are all exceptional mages. Capturing them might be trickier than you think. Oh, spare me. Remind me again how you got stuck in there, Playful Land has a great deal of spells at play, courtesy of a multitude of mages. We've got security and anti-crime measures thoroughly covered. We don't miss a single guest that does anything harmful to park facilities or staff. When time isn't an issue, I don't even have to bother giving our guests a little nudge in the wrong direction. I can just sit back and wait. Because this park turns all bad children who lose their conscience and commits misdeeds into puppets, no matter what. Losing your conscience is what gets you turned into a puppet? Conscience, you say? If that's what matters, then clearly we're doomed. Wow, Lilia, I was hoping for something a little more hopeful than that. But he's not wrong. Like I said, they all question what a conscience is, so... What's a conscience? We were screwed from the beginning. We never had a chance. We may very well be doomed.
It's over. We're doomed, I tell ya.
Yeah, we're done for.
Jeez Louise, have a little faith in your friends at the very least. Jeez. These guys are bad. I couldn't help saying something.
Still, the magic's working way slower on them than the other troublemakers. Is it 'cause they're fancy mage school kids? Ernesto, Gino, may I ask why you're doing this? I somehow doubt it's because you've sworn loyalty to whomever you were speaking on the phone with. I'm not sure if he felt bad or if he was just annoyed. It's the money. Sturdy, obedient puppets can be put to any number of uses. And puppets that can use magic? You guys are hot commodities. You fetch a real tidy sum. So it's all for money. Can puppets even use magic? I feel like puppets shouldn't be able to use magic. Just for money? What do you know? You're a fancy smanchy scholar going to an upper crust school. I know I'm actually broke as heck. Dude, you don't even know my life. I didn't choose to come here. The head mage makes me pay for my own repairs in my own dorm that's literally in shambles. I have to be a therapist to every single student in the school. If you think it's easy, you feel free to take our place. Here's Grim. You can start by taking care of him and controlling him. If only he knew. If only Ernesto knew. Money makes the world go round. Don't you talk down to me when you don't have the first clue about what it takes to make it. Got it? But hey, relax, Maria. I'll make sure you and Grim are a package deal. Once you fully turn into puppets, I think I'll dub you the Beast Tamer and the Brutish Beast. Who are you calling brutish?
Hi. I'm sick and tired of this. I want to go back to school.
Oh my. Oh, really? I thought you said you hated school. Didn't you guys want to be stars? Don't worry. I'll grant that wish. By making you such ultra-famous puppets that you'll never have to go to school again. I still have some magic left in me, but I just can't muster any of it. If only I could fight, I'd make short work of that, Ernesto. How irksome. Floyd, everyone, I do hope you're safe. Oh, are we on to the next book already? Okay. Chapter 1, Book 4!
Let me out! Get me out of this cage!
I didn't realize it was that short. I'm like, alright, well, let's do this. Let us out! Let me out! How about you kids stop whining already? You're just wearing yourselves out. We should be getting some new stock in at any moment. Bring the cage with you, Gino. A big one. We got a big doggy coming in. It's rather thoughtful of you to lay out the welcome mat, but don't you think you might be getting ahead of yourself? Indeed. It's patently obvious the rest of the boys have all escaped and are now working to undermine your plans. Just so. They would hardly be captured by in such a short amount of time.
Mr. Foulworth, I have proceeded as instructed and brought more Night Raven College student puppets.
Yeah, the rest of them they're just staring at Jack and Trey and they're like, I am so disappointed. That was quick. How could you let them capture you so soon? Not that the four of us have much room to talk as the very first victims. We were just denigrating our enemy too. Not that our sharp words have much of an edge as the very first victims. I got nothing to say in my defense, but I still don't want to hear it from the first victims. I was curious how capable students of a prestigious school would be. It turns out Unite Raven College students are just a bunch of pushovers. Talk about a letdown. Ah, Gino, you're back. Throw the newcomers into a new cage. If only I could move. I'd be giving this guy the knuckle sandwich of a lifetime. How do you guys get turned anyway? That's probably good. Something good we should ask. Because we do need that bit of information. Oh wait, they don't have that information. The other party does. Because they figured it out after Trey and Jack were pulled away. I'm not sure. We busted up the puppets attacking us. And then we found ourselves like this. It was all over so fast, I'm not exactly sure what happened. I see. According to Ernesto, people get turned into puppets when they commit misdeeds. I suppose yours must have been when you busted up your attackers. Precisely. If I were to guess, you wrote him off as nothing special and just casually smashed him to bits, huh? Our puppets are highly valued members of the park staff. Yet you openly use magic against them? With absolute cruelty! Your arrogance knows no bounds, does it? Keep talking big while you can. Yeah. The rest of the guys will put a stop to you soon enough. Huh? I'm sorry, what was that? You think they'll stop me? Did you hear that, Gino? What a riot.
What's so funny? Quit with the cackling.
Now my sides hurt from laughing. Not a chance, young scholars. Not a chance. You really think pampered, sheltered students can stop Ernesto Falworth? Not in a million years! There's gotta be something we can do. There's gotta be.
Now we know that committing misdeeds in this park gets us turned into puppets. But those misdeeds include breaking park equipment and harming puppets. That means, when puppets attack us, we can't hit back, putting us at a significant disadvantage. What if we just turn ourselves in and get them to take us to Ernesto?
What if that's actually like the answer? What if the answer to this is, let's make friends with the puppets? Getting captured and immobilized is no better than being turned into puppets. Do you think once we're powerless in the enemy's clutches, they'll just shrug and say, okay, that's enough of that, and let us go?
There's only one approach we can take. Search for Ernesto and the others while taking care to avoid damaging anything in the park.
Aw, man. Boring.
Way to suck all the fun out of this.
Boring or not, it's all we got right now. But we can't hit back on the puppets even if they swarm us. So we have to reach Ernesto without falling into the clutches? Is that even possible? Does he have a plan? Or is he just in thinking pose? Alright, let's finish this chapter, and then let's call it a quits for the night. I just got an idea! Okay, so by being good kids, that would mean we need to follow the rules. The Brawlin' Bungalow. Part of the rules are you're allowed to hit the puppets, right? So we lure all the puppets into the Brawling Bungalow. And then we can hit them and we're technically not breaking any rules, right? Right? We can try it. I think it'd work. Loopholes. It's so quiet.
Strange how silent the amusement park is now that the guests are all gone.
I'll check inside. I remember the Brawlin' Bungalow's layout from earlier today, so it shouldn't be long. You guys check outside.
Roger. Be careful in there, Leona. Well, it's a good thing the attractions are still lit up. Otherwise, we'd be totally in the dark.
True. It's pretty hard to see anything when we're not near any of the footpaths or attractions. Though the way to the Brawlin' Bungalow entrance is all backlit, and actually makes the place look kinda dark and eerie. Listening to Krabby reminds me of all the dumb fish under the sea. Well, that is rude.
Huh?
I mean, if this makes it easy for us to look for foxfish and cat shark, it's just as easy for them to spot us. Guess what happens to fish that get lured in by bright lights? No luck finding Ernesto in there. Whoa, hey! Behind you! Night Raven College students spotted! Bring them to Mr. Farrellworth. Yep, right on cue.
If you knew that would happen, you should have said something.
Ace, run. Way ahead of ya. Whoa!
We're surrounded. I don't think we can escape. But we can't attack the puppets.
They're gonna nab us. Hey, Cater, catch! Whoa! I'm floating? Is this your magic, Leona? Yeah, as long as we don't touch the puppets, we're in the clear, right? Leona, you're the man! Did I know he could do this? And caught that, AC.
Nice move, Leona.
And nice catch, Cater.
Ace is safe, but the commotion is drawing an increasing number of puppets here.
Found them! Found them! Capture them! Capture them! I feel like I'm voicing the Daleks from, Doctor Who. Exterminate! Exterminate! Night Raven College students! Look at all these puppets! The way they're all crowding together is giving me the creeps. How are there so many? I'm not sure we're gonna be able to take them out with this crowd, from a crowd this size. I had a feeling it was gonna come to this sooner or later. I'll figure something out. You guys find Ernesto.
Wait,
What do you mean figure something out? You're not gonna stay here by yourself? Yeah, I am. If all we do is run, we're gonna lose stamina eventually and I'll get nabbed.
then I'll stay too.
Me too. Running ain't my style.
And I'm really itching to let out some steam with these things.
Don't. You just get in my way. You don't stand a chance against this many. But you do. Shows of arrogance from you are nothing new. But do you actually think you can win? I wouldn't stick around and tell you to scram if I didn't. Fine. If this is how you want to play it, don't expect us to fall all over ourselves thanking you. As if. I was getting sick and tired of babysitting these herbivores anyway. You can take care of them from here on out. Leona. I'm a big kid, Ace. You don't gotta worry about me. No offense. But I'm a lot smarter than the rest of you guys. I'll manage. And I'll catch up to you when I've got it all handled. So you go ahead. Leona, be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
Now get into the tents and punch them.
Now then. Prepare to be captured. Boy, they're really swarming in. I can't be bothered to take you guys out one by one. So just come at me all at once.
Alright. And we'll continue on chapter 3 when we come back. To
tomorrow, maybe? Okay, so we'll continue on a bunch of dumb mice. Maybe tomorrow or like a day after or something? Probably tomorrow. So like 8 p.m. usual time. If not tomorrow, then what is it? Wednesday? Yeah, if not tomorrow, then Wednesday. But yeah, keep a lookout for an alerts. And we'll continue this and maybe even get through the whole story. Alright, you guys have a good night. Hug your plushes and have sweet dreams. Alright. Thank you all for coming. And, yeah, I'll see you again. Alright. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. And, hope you have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever time it is, and, see you again. Right. And now it's time for me to go to bed. It is time for Box Cat to go to sleep. Goodbye.